Today we're going to see what facade is perfect for you if you buy the Applause 28. Their choice is modern, coastal Hamptons, grand and coastal, as well as lax and modern, but this modern has a balcony here. So which facade do you think is going to be just right for you? First, let's see if we need a balcony or not. If you didn't have a balcony, there's a problem that is like you can't. If you don't get out of your doors, you can't get any fresh air without opening the windows. If you open the doors and then get onto your balcony, it's going to be you don't need that fresh air, and that's good. So let's start our comparison with balcony. So we're only going to be looking at balcony, and if you have extra questions for balcony or not, you can put that in the comments and then we can make a video on it. Or should you buy coastal Hamptons, Grandy, coastal or modern with balcony? One thing we have to look at is the size of the balcony. The Grand has kind of a very small balcony. It does not even stretch like the size of the middle of the house. So maybe we're not going to choose from that either. Let's see if we want to do the coastal Hamptons or coastal, because they're both coastal in the facade options. They both have the same height in the house, that is 10.5 meter to 14 meter, but the size is not the same, which we might be or might not be looking at today. But we're not only looking at the balcony, we're also looking at the garage, living room, dinner table and stuff. Now let's get started. Today we're also going to be looking at bricks, what color bricks to choose and colors, and to see what things if we want to add them or not. We're also going to be looking at the grand floor plan, which we're going to get to right now. This is the downstairs floor plan. So you have the garage when you just get into the house, and the porch is out here, and then you get the whole entry up there. You have the laundry and the PWD. You have a living and an outdoor living. You get 2 car parkings in the garage, 4 beds and 1 bath, as well as 2 funny stuff. This is the upstairs floor plan, which you get a bed at the front and then a robe and then ends, WC study room, desk, and you have a bath, WWC, bed 2, robe, bed 3 and bed 4. That's the floor plan of the Applause 28. Now let's choose the facade. As we already looked at the start, we need a one with the balcony, but not a small balcony like the Grand. As you see, the coastal Hamptons has a facade that looks like it has like the balcony is right over the top of the garage door, and for the coastal, it is like kind of stretching to the side, which makes its room smaller. So maybe let's choose the coastal Hampton. Now we only have to choose from the modern with balcony and coastal Hamptons. As you can see, the modern with balcony has a balcony that stretches all over like the top of the garage, but it kind of stops at the very end, and the coastal looks like the same, but the modern looks more like it has a bigger room inside, but it's true. So let's keep on going with the modern with balcony. As I said, we don't know what kind of balcony, like the one on the glass or the railing kind of one, or the one which covers the whole thing. It's a nice choice to choose the glass one or the railing one, so you can have a better place to look outside. Because if it's down there, like childs can't really see up outside, but this one, the whole place is open, and the railing ones are also have those lines, just it blocks a little bit out. You don't really have to mind about that, so maybe let's start now. Choose from the one with the railing and the glass one. If you're holding something on your hand that is thick enough to go through the railing or thin enough, then you might sit down quickly. But if you have the glass one, you won't have to math about anything, and it just looks good if you have the glass one. But the good thing about the one which has the whole thing blocked is like when you're down on the floor, like if you're walking past on the road, you won't see what's there. So maybe let's choose the one with like this one. But still, if you like, you have to see what you get. Like how many people, if you have children, if you have children, then choose this one. But if you don't, choose one that is not the glass, which is a good one if you don't have a kid. So that's our choices to tell you what to do for the balcony. Now let's do some brick color choosing. If you choose like a silvery color or something, it looks good to this background. Like if you have like this house, the modern with balcony, and you should do like the porch one color, the part down like the garage part a color, and the color for the rest of the house. That's a good choice. Or you can do the whole house the same color, or like you can actually choose for if you like do that, but that's a good choice. We won't need a line of bricks at the very bottom because people won't actually look at it, and you won't either, which is why they have the brick there. So we don't really need a brick there either. So that's what to do if you want to buy the Applause 28. See you next time when we do one of these videos.